chose it because the campus is just so pretty, it's so green, and it's just everything I wanted out of a university.
There's so much to do here and so much to get involved in.
As a campus, it's so sociable. You meet so many different people from different backgrounds.
There's a huge amount of stuff going on, very diverse. There's a lot of culture.
It's buzzing. Every day you come onto campus, you can either get the hustle and bustle of the Students' Union, or you can go down and sit next to the lake.
You can get anything and everything: the banks, the social clubs, the health facility.
The facilities here are all fantastic.
There's a number of libraries in all the different campuses that I can go and have access to, and each one has different facilities.
There's an online service called WebCity, where you're able to find most of the materials that relate to the course.
Technology at University of Nottingham is really helpful in our learning.
We have a dedicated academic tutor. I've seen her 4 times and I'm in my 2nd term. She gives us our grades, tells us if where we're going wrong.
Your personal tutor will monitor your performance, look after any personal issues you may have, direct you in the right direction, and ultimately will write references for you when you finish your degree programme at Nottingham.
My academic tutor is essentially available to me all the time. I can email her whenever I want, and she's on the end of the phone, I know, most of the day.
If you have any personal problems, then there's so many people you can speak to.
Well, we have a range of student services across the university. The students can access these services in a range of different ways.
If you do need support, there's a student service in the Portland building. They help you out with everything.
Welfare is the second biggest thing that this union does. It's making sure that every student can access a university education.
So at whatever level you're struggling, there is always somebody there to help you, and they're always willing as well.
This has got to be the most international university I've seen so far.
There's just literally people from every background you can imagine, so it's really good.
We've got an office known as International Student Office, and it's basically set up just for international students.
The main types of advice that we give relate to immigration, finance, academic issues, personal problems.
And any general inquiry as an international student that you may have, they're there to help you.
We work with students from the very first point that they arrive, right the way through to after leaving, in fact.
I went to the Centre for Career Development to get my CV checked, and also to find out about how I could go about getting experience, internships and graduate schemes and that sort of thing.
They have a website always updated, so you can find out, graduate jobs, etc.
Well, each hall has a warden, and the warden lives on site. So I just live next door to the hall, so if there's any problem at all, whether it's 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, the student can get me out of bed. They've got my home phone number, so it's a pretty good means of communication.
When you first come to university, there's a big student body, so you have the hall president, so that's all student run, so there are students on hand all the time to help you out.
When you're living in a hall, it's just like living in a family, big families.
At Nottingham, there are many types of exchange programmes that are offered to students. We work really hard to make sure that if a student wants to try and take study abroad whilst they're at Nottingham, that we find the opportunity that fits them.
I went to Reunion Island in the Indian Ocean.
I went to Sydney to study architecture. It was probably the best experience of my life.
We've got 2 overseas campuses. One is in Malaysia and the other is in China.
If you can study abroad, definitely do it, because it's an amazing experience, and even if you're nervous, once you get out there, it'll be fine, you'll have a ball.
We provide enriching opportunities like, for example, the Nottingham Advantage, where students can take on award-bearing activities, maybe in the voluntary sector, maybe through internships, and that provides them with an additional qualification.
I'm also a student ambassador now, so I get paid to show people around campus.
There's fantastic opportunities at Nottingham for students to get involved in sport. It's just available for everybody from whatever level you choose. We've got sports centres on all 3 sites, so wherever you are, you can actually have a go and get involved.
There's pretty much something for everybody.
And if there isn't a society for your favourite hobby, you can create one and we'll help fund you run your hobbies.
The New Theatre is the only student-run theatre in the country. And when I say student-run, I mean exclusively student-run.
I had a great time at Nottingham University. I got involved in lots of clubs and societies, and I really got a chance to develop my skills and try new things.
It's a good chance to get involved and meet new people.
And the buzz is just brilliant in the first week, it's really good, and it continues on.